I've been playing Mario Galaxy 2 on the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm kind of blown away with how it feels. So I just finished Mario Galaxy 1 like an hour ago, and I jumped right into Super Mario Galaxy 2. I want to talk about my first impressions, how I feel so far, and well, already the many changes that I've seen. First off, Mario Galaxy 2, I played it when I was younger. I remember begging my parents for it, and I did eventually get it. I think it was my birthday, or I think maybe my brother got it. I'm not actually 100% sure how that all went down, but regardless, I played lots of Mario Galaxy 2 when I was a young boy. I think I played a lot more Galaxy 1, but that's just how it was. In my brain, looking back at the time I played Mario Galaxy 2, I don't remember it feeling very different, but in my current eyes, when I'm not a child, man, it feels so different compared to Mario Galaxy 1. So again, I just beat Mario Galaxy 1, and I gotta say, I don't want to spoil my review on my main channel, but it was pretty dang good. Oh my goodness. It hit me in the feels. I felt emotional at times. I didn't cry, but I just got hit right in the feels many times with that game. The music was so perfect. The environments were amazing. The difficulty was good. How you unlocked and progressed through the story with the Comet Observatory, like, it was just kind of perfect. Like, that game was just perfect. So going into Mario Galaxy 2, I was expecting a very similar feel to this game, to Mario Galaxy 1, but it actually feels very different. Not in the way that Mario controls. Mario is literally the exact same. He jumps the same, he speaks the same, and all that stuff. However, there are some elements in Mario Galaxy 2 that like instantly kind of made me be like, whoa, what the heck? Why'd they do this? First of all, I don't think the game takes itself as seriously. Like, it's a lot more, I don't want to say kid-friendly because it is Mario, but it is a lot less, it just doesn't take itself as seriously. There's a lot more jokes, a lot more slapsticks jokes just kind of showing up. Like, Lubba, the big purple star, was like, whoa, when they see a Yoshi egg, they're like, oh man, what are you, hatching alien eggs on the ship? What the heck, Mario? And it's like, okay, alien eggs, really? Isn't everyone an alien? And like the Luma that you first meet, instead of the Luma just wanting to help you and jumping into Mario's hat so that you can do the whole spin thing, Mario just stumbles across this Luma that's called Young Master Luma. Is there like roles, big master roles now? I thought every Luma was just the same in seniority and just kind of, helped out because they wanted to be helpful. Why is there a Young Master Luma? And why are these Lumas already on the Galaxy? Should we not be surprised that we're seeing them? Maybe not. But like, I don't know. It just takes itself a lot less serious. Young Master Luma, like, that's just kind of weird, to be honest. Also, the story is just a basic Bowser kidnaps Peach. Like, what the heck? Not really much has changed. It's just the exact same story. There wasn't any like motive or reason that Rosalina or these random people are here to help. It just kind of is all happening. So yes, it does take itself a lot less seriously. That's just something I noticed. Also, I would say that during the stages, it uses a lot less galaxy themes, if that even makes sense. So like, for example, in Mario Galaxy 1, there were asteroids, there were planets, there was all sorts of stuff moving around. In Galaxy 2, feels like there's just random platforms that you can go on. Like, there's this yellow platform that just like lifts up and then like, it's not actually a galaxy. It doesn't have anything to do with the level. It's just kind of a platform that shows up. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm looking too far into this. And again, I've only played this game for about, I don't know, an hour or two. I just wanted to get my first impressions out here. My very first thoughts based on the difference between Galaxy 1 and just the overall Switch 2 edition. So let's talk about the Switch 2 edition. It still runs at 4K 60 frames per second. You're seeing that gameplay footage here. And you know what? It looks really good. It feels a lot more cartoony than the first game. The colors are a lot more vibrant and everything seems just a little tad bit more linear, but I don't think it actually is. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I kind of was expecting a little bit more improvements or enhancements like on Mario's movement based on the first game, but this really just feels like a second Mario Galaxy. It feels like the exact same. They're like, okay, let's just make a bunch of new levels and call it a day. Oh, we don't have a story. Let's get this Master Luma guy. Let's make Mario's head a spaceship. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. At this point, I haven't seen Rosalina. I don't actually remember if she's in this game. No spoilers. But listen, I'm excited to play through this. I was absolutely floored by the first one. I just beat it. I had such a blast with that game. So I really hope that this kind of picks up because I know Yoshi's involved a lot more. Like, I played a bit with Yoshi already, and Yoshi he's nice and good. He makes you go faster, but like there's a bunch of fruits going around everywhere, and when you eat a fruit, you get a star bit. But by the time you eat the fruit, it's only one star bit, and it's not really worth it. I need to play a little bit more with Yoshi. I know that Yoshi has power-ups that I remember finding really fun. I remember that even Mario's power-ups were a lot of fun in this game. So I got to get through it a little bit more, but I'm really liking the Switch 2 version so far. The 4K resolution at a solid 60 is really good, and I know that the Switch 1 version also runs this game very well. I think it's about 1080p. Sometimes it dips a little bit down to like 720 if it needs to, but it's always locked at 60 for the most part. Now, I will say there are some quality life features to Galaxy 2. Like I noticed that the text goes a little bit faster than Galaxy 1, which I appreciate. If you hold down the A button, the text just goes by much faster. Also, there's checkpoints now during the levels. That's something that wasn't in Galaxy 1. There were checkpoints, but they weren't visual checkpoints. You couldn't actually know when you were at a checkpoint. You just kind of had to go through, and if you died, you're at the game's automatic checkpoint. So I do like that there are checkpoints here. This game feels a lot more like typical Mario games, like 2D Mario games, or similar to Super Mario 3D Land. I am actually getting a lot of 3D Land vibes, which I think is what Nintendo was going for. They were kind of fine-tuning the 3D Mario, and Mario Galaxy 2 came out right before Super Mario 3D Land. So there's probably a reason why these games feel a little bit similar to each other. One thing I did notice about the camera and stuff like that, which was one of the gripes I had with the first game, that it seems like the camera is a little bit better in this one. The angles that it shows you makes the game a little bit better, but I'm feeling like these levels are just a little bit more fine-tuned in a way, and I can't tell if that's a good thing or not. I think I just gotta keep playing it more, but these are my first impressions. They're good. The game is good. The music is good. It's a Mario Galaxy 2. I'm curious to know, because I don't really remember, if the story picks up a little bit. Not that you're really playing Mario for the story or anything, but I do hope that it takes itself a little bit more seriously getting into it. Like, I can't believe how serious Mario Galaxy was. The whole Rosalina storybook, and just how much Rosalina was trying to help you, and how the Lumas talked and all that. Like, it was just perfect when it comes to the vibe category. So yeah, we'll see if it picks up. I'm sure it will, but I'm curious to know if you guys like Galaxy 1 or 2 better, if you've played the Switch 2 version or the Switch 1 version of these games yet. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continue playing it. So let me know what you think. So stay tuned to the main channel, as I'm going to do a full-blown review there. And thanks for listening and watching. Consider liking and subscribing as well. That would be epic. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. All right. See you later.